I'm Kyle Brown, and I am the creator of Andrew. Growing up, I had a tough time dealing with depression and a lot of stuff that goes along with that, and I've been able to make it through that. And I also am very passionate about video games. I've been playing video games since I was a little kid and have been very artistic ever since I was a little kid. And I thought, what would be the best way to bring all those things together? And basically I came up with a small concept, which was the initial idea for Andrew. And then I kind of started thinking about that, and it kind of snowballed into this huge idea that I was just like, it's perfect. And that's what is now Andrew. Andrew starts off taking you through the birth and childhood of Andrew, watching Andrew develop a relationship with his mom and just really seeing how much she means to him. And then at the beginning of the game, at the end of that intro, she dies and his heart breaks and his heart shatters and the pieces go to the different parts of him that are holding him back from getting over this death. And basically, the whole game is about dealing with depression and getting over this huge loss in his life. So when Andrew's heart shatters, the pieces get scattered to the different parts of him holding him back. Basically, they're the different emotions that come along with depression and grief and loss, which a lot of people deal with and that I've dealt with personally. And basically each level of the game takes place in that part of Andrew's mind that is that emotion. And then at the end of that level, the objective is to overcome that emotion and basically grow stronger to deal with what he just went through and this depression that he's going through. And the whole time you're being taken on this emotional journey, just through the emotions, the feelings, just the atmosphere that comes along with being depressed and then becoming happy. And the whole goal of the game is, in your own way, to become truly happy again. And along the way, there will be people that you can help, that you can share parts of your heart with. So after you defeat a boss or an emotion and overcome that, you get a piece of your heart back. You can choose to keep the pieces of heart for yourself, which can help you grow stronger and help you overcome things, or you can share your pieces of heart with others around you. And that basically symbolizes sharing your heart with others and really just opening up your heart and sharing your life with the people around you. So you can choose to overcome the difficulties of life on your own or share them with other people. And basically it'll be up to you to find out which way is easier and which way is harder, or if it's a combination of the two. In between levels takes place in the real world, which starts with this grayish, desaturated look to it. And as the game progresses, color gets added to the world. That color depends on the choices you make, whether to share your heart with others or not. And then to go into each level, you seamlessly go from the real world into Andrew's psyche, into that emotion that level takes place in. The choices that you make to give your heart away or not is going to affect the level that you go into and how that level is played. Now, I don't really want to give away all that right now, but I have a very interesting way of implementing the fact that you help people or kept the heart for yourself going into the level. Andrew's something that I'm very passionate about. It's something very close and personal to me, and I've put a lot of myself into the game. into the artwork, the story, the characters, a lot of things from my own life I put into this game, and I really want to keep the passion alive while making Andrew. One way that I want to do this is for Andrew to be experienced in more than one medium. So throughout the development of the game and even after it's released, I am going to keep offering some of the Kickstarter rewards like the plush dolls, t-shirts, even adding more t-shirts after the Kickstarter, and various other things, even things that I haven't put on the Kickstarter, like I have an idea for Andrew-themed shoes and hats. And yeah, in the graphic novel, I want to have these things available so that Andrew can just be experienced in more than one medium and not just as a video game. As far as in-game things go, one thing that I don't have in the game right now is combat. Right now it's very puzzle-oriented. It's a platformer, and I want to use that very loosely. It's a hand-drawn 2D side-scroller, and it's more of an experiential game and not a fighting platformer. But I do have ideas for combat, so that is one stretch goal that I have, that if I do make that, then I can implement the combat system that I have in mind in the game. Other things I have ideas for are co-op. I have a very unique co-op idea, and by unique I mean unique in how it fits in with the story. Basically, think some of the old Sonic games where at times you could, press start on the other controller or whatever, and then be able to play for that part of the game. That's kind of how I want co-op to work, with keeping the experiential atmosphere of the game and the feel. And another thing that I would like to see happen is to see Andrew on multiple platforms. The Xbox One and PS4, PS3, and PS Vita all have a very accessible way of self-publishing and developing for them. And I definitely want to share Andrew with as many people as I can, not only to help people going through some of the things that Andrew covers, but just as a very emotionally rich game. And one way that I want to do that is to offer to people who have, consoles and don't play on PC, or both, or really just anyone. And that is one stretch goal that I would like to see happen. I really hope that you enjoy my idea for Andrew and my vision, and whether you struggle with anything that Andrew deals with or not, I just would love to share my creativity with others. And whether you can donate or not, it's fine. I just really want to share my idea and my vision with other people, and to have other people even be as passionate as I am about it and what it could do for people. One thing that I am doing for people who can't donate or who would like to see more for the game, throughout the development of the game, I'm actually going to be releasing a bi-weekly podcast with different people interviewing me, just taking everyone listening through the life of developing a game, through the development of the game, and what has been accomplished over the last couple weeks or week or however long, and just really have a way for everyone listening and everyone who wants to know how the development is going to really have that communication with me about how it is going. So check that out. That should probably be started by the end of this month. in the middle of this Kickstarter is when I want to get the first episode out. And not only that, I mean, just keep following Andrew and see where it goes from here, because I can guarantee you that even if I do not make my Kickstarter goal or don't get the funding that I need from this or from other ways, Andrew will be coming, and it is going to be awesome. Thank you.